You've been in the corporate world for years, climbing the ladder, managing teams, collecting that steady paycheck every 2 weeks. But something inside you kept whispering, there's more to life than this. Then one day, you make the leap. You trade in the title for freedom. This is what it really feels like to go from senior corporate executive to full-time entrepreneur. The highs, the doubts, the lessons, and how you can prepare mentally and financially to live the American dream without losing your sanity. The first 2 weeks of freedom. The first morning hits different. No commute, no endless meetings, no checking emails before your first coffee. You take your kids to school. You actually sit and have breakfast with your family. You go to their games. In the middle of the week, you start working from anywhere. Maybe even travel for a few days without asking for PTO approval. You feel like you've escaped the matrix, like you've hacked life. Your schedule is yours, your priorities are yours. And for the first time in years, you feel in control. The first whisper of doubt. Then around week 3, the adrenaline fades. A question sneaks in. Was this the right decision? Because now, there's no paycheck coming in automatically. Every dollar depends on you making things happen. You start thinking, will I make enough money this month? What about next month? What if I can't replace my old salary? The hunt for the next deal. Soon it's not just about paying the bills. It's about growth. Where will the next deal come from? How do I find it? When you're an employee, deals come to the company. When you're an entrepreneur, deals come because you hustle. You learn to network differently, to pitch yourself confidently, to keep multiple opportunities alive at once. And yes, you'll have slow weeks. Those slow weeks test everything. The capital question, and then reality hits even harder. Do I have the capital to grow this business? Growth isn't just about effort. It's about resources, inventory, marketing, team members, equipment. You start thinking less like an employee and more like an investor, because every dollar you spend now needs to multiply later. Lessons learned the hard way. Here's what most people get wrong. They think entrepreneurship is easier than a corporate job. It's not. It's harder, but it's also more rewarding. Lessons I learned. Your calendar is your greatest asset. Cash flow is more important than revenue. Relationships open more doors than resumes. Consistency beats bursts of effort. You must protect your mental health like it's part of your business plan. Mental preparation before you quit. If you're still in the corporate world, listen carefully. Before you quit, build a 6 to 12-month emergency fund. Get comfortable with uncertainty because it's coming. Learn to separate self-worth from income. Decide your why. It'll pull you through hard weeks, and prepare for the emotional roller coaster. High highs, low lows, often in the same day. Financial preparation before you quit. Money buys you time, and time buys you opportunity. Before you leap, pay down high-interest debt. Have at least one passive or semi-passive income stream. Line up your first few clients or deals before you give notice. Learn the basics of cash flow management. You don't want your first months of freedom to feel like a financial emergency. The American dream, redefined. For me, the American dream isn't a big house and a white picket fence. It's waking up without an alarm clock. It's seeing my kids' games. It's choosing who I work with. It's knowing my income is tied to my effort and vision, not corporate politics. Entrepreneurship won't make your life perfect, but it will make it yours. If you're thinking about making the leap, know this. Freedom isn't free. It costs uncertainty, hard work, and constant growth. But if you prepare, mentally and financially, it's the most rewarding investment you'll ever make. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and share your own corporate to entrepreneur story in the comments. I'll read everyone. And remember, you're not just building a business, you're building a life worth living.